parks and natural resources for this city. We have a very vibrant department. Our mission is really to build connections in the community, and you're going to hear from a variety of our different leaders at the museum, at our grounds crew, our parks division, and our natural resources division, all about what they do and how our team works together to move forward. Overall, I'm responsible for the oversight of the department, working with the mayor's office, grant writing, construction project oversight, building partnerships with the community, but most importantly, really supporting our team to help them do what they need to do on a daily basis.
And I work with the Natural Resources Division, which oversees our outdoor engagement, forestry, green space, wildlife response, and management of our natural features throughout the community. One of our primary goals is connecting our residents to the outdoors. We do this through our outdoor engagement staff, including our naturalist, interpreter, and seasonal assistant. One of the other larger aspects of Natural Resources Division is our forestry unit, made up of 3 full-time certified arborists. We look to grow our community's tree canopy, manage it, and preserve it for years to come. We grow it through multiple tree planting programs with a contracting crew that maintains our 20,000 plus trees along our road right-of-ways and in our city-owned properties. We preserve it through our tree conservation ordinance, where we do site plan reviews and tree removal permits for new construction and development in the city. We also manage our natural resources on our city properties and green spaces. We currently have over 138 acres of green space properties in the city, and we work closely with our Green Space Advisory Board to act as stewards to those properties. So this includes invasive species management and overall habitat restoration projects. We continue these efforts on our parks and other city-owned properties and throughout the community by working with HOAs like our City Phragmites program, or working on the Clinton River and its corridor. And let's not forget about wildlife. We work with our residents and support them on different wildlife issues. Deer make up a large portion of this, and we work with our Deer Management Advisory Committee on annual recommendations and efforts. Natural Resources Division looks to protect and manage our natural resources and natural features in Rochester Hills and connect our residents to those resources.
The Parks Division encompasses a total of 12 parks, which combines to over 700 acres of park space. It also includes 4.5 miles of the Clinton River Trail, as well as 1.5 miles of the Paint Creek Trail. One of the things that sets us apart is the diverse and unique nature of our park system. If you like sports, we've got Borden Park, which serves as a sports complex. This 143-acre park features 4 lighted softball and baseball fields, 11 soccer fields, 8 pickleball courts, 2 hockey rinks, and so much more. Borden Park is host to tons of sports leagues, tournaments, and pickup games. It's also site to the largest annual event in Rochester Hills, Festival of the Hills, which sees a crowd upwards of 50,000 people within the park. If you want to get lost in nature, which is probably not the great to say because some people do get lost, Bloomwood Park provides a great escape for hiking in the woods. This 200-acre historical refuge recently celebrated its 100th birthday and features miles and miles of walking and biking trails, 3 shelters, an abundance of picnic areas and playgrounds, fitness station, and a sled hill. This site plays host to a ton of shelter rentals, events, parties, and races. If you want to cool off in the summer months and take a dip in the beach, it's really a lake, you have Spencer Park. This 113-acre park, or parcel, was the first City of Rochester Hills park. It features 38-acre lake, which becomes a lifeguarded beach in the summer months for swimming and kayaking, and also in the winter months it turns into an ice skating rink. There's a rentable shelter with a fishing pier, walking trails, plenty of picnic areas with grills. This park helps facilitate a ton of events throughout the year, like our bass tournament and programs organized by our outdoor engagement team. If you want to visit the best playground in not only the state of Michigan, but all of the whole US of A, Innovation Hills will not disappoint. This 110-acre park is one of a kind, with a 3-acre nature-themed playground, which sees a ton of visitors from all over the country. The park also includes access to the Clinton River with a kayak launch, walking trails that includes a glow-in-the-dark pathway, and so much more. During the holiday months, you can see almost every tree in the park lit up at night. Whatever your recreational needs are, the Parks Division's got you covered, and then some. Whether you're a resident of this great city or a visitor, we welcome you to the City of Rochester Hills Parks.
Hi, I'm the grounds maintenance manager for the City of Rochester Hills. On a day-to-day basis, I take care of giving out work for my guys, giving out work for the seasonals. We take care of all the landscaping throughout the city and all the park maintenance. In the grounds maintenance department, our seasonal positions are groundskeepers, which help with baseball setups and all park maintenance. As a seasonal employee for the grounds department, our hours are 7 to 3:30 Monday through Friday. We meet here at the grounds maintenance building where you will get your daily assignments, and then you will go out to multiple parks from this building. Our goal in the grounds maintenance division is to beautify the parks, all the landscaping, all the outside buildings in the City of Rochester Hills.
And I work here at the Rochester Hills Museum at Van Hoosen Farm. And our emphasis is on local history and community engagement. We have about 8 buildings and 16 acres of grounds that are open 24 hours a day. We tell that history story about our site, about one family living here for 5 generations. We also tell the community's history. So we tell the story of Rochester and Rochester Hills. So that dates back 200 years. And we have partnerships with organizations and really emphasize this collaboration and cooperation that we have here at the museum. We host lots of school programs. We have drop-in hours, private rentals, everything from weddings and wedding receptions to anniversary parties and graduation parties, and really any kind of meeting, quilt clubs, garden clubs. We make our spaces available. Our barns, we no longer have animals here, and I think that's an important part for most people to understand. We don't have animals anymore. We have converted our buildings in what we call adaptive reuse. The museum staff has 9 people that work here. We have full-time archivists, full-time program coordinators, full-time event coordinators. My position as the manager is full-time, and then we have a variety of seasonals and part-time positions that help us with our programs and our finances and fundraising and things like that too. So because we don't have a large staff compared to some of the other parks, for some of our bigger events like our Wet and Wild Wednesdays and our pumpkin festivals, we will draw on you as our seasonal staff to come in and help us for the day or for the afternoon, and to be a representative to our community and serve as ambassador like all of us do here. We do our very best to maintain our buildings in the highest manner possible. We have gardens and grounds that we are meticulously taking care of, and we just feel that that's our stewardship and our responsibility like all of us should have in the parks that we work in. We look forward to sharing our buildings when we go on the premise that if all these organizations in our community are successful, then the whole community is successful. That's what we look forward to, and that's the attitude and the atmosphere we try to create here at the Rochester Hills Museum at Van Hoosen Farm.
Thank you for taking the time to learn about our Parks and Natural Resources Department. We strongly believe in our mission of building community connection. I encourage you to check out our Human Resources Department at rochesterhills.org.